climate controlled location.
He's a professional, yeah.
Yes, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Leave it to the professionals this time around, Josh, because yeah, it actually felt like we were in the Arctic Circle, and it does still this morning. Looked like it with the aurora that was visible in spots across the U.S. last night. Now the sun is up, so no more of that, but it is definitely feeling like, again, well below where we should for this time of the year. And this is actually the coldest part of the year traditionally here in Philadelphia. Average highs the lowest all year long in mid to late January, but we're even below those averages, and it's going to feel about half of what the thermometer indicates. That's what we're seeing right now. It's 19 in Philadelphia, feels like 8. 9 degrees currently in Allentown. It feels like 5 below zero. That is brutal. Feels like 18 below in Mount Pocono, and the air temperature is only 2. Right now, the wind chill in Trenton, New Jersey, 0. So as we go through the day, notice we're not really going to feel much better than about 12 or 13. And air temperature is only in the mid-20s today. We should be around 40. And again, that's the coldest part of the year for us. Tonight, we'll drop down to 11 degrees. That'll be the coldest in a year, January 23rd of last year, the last time we were that cold. But it will feel at this time tomorrow very similar to what it feels like right now. Not as much wind, but the air temperature is colder, so it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? Minus 11 in Mount Pocono tomorrow morning when you wake up. And we are still in a cold weather advisory for areas north and west of the city, Montgomery, Bucks, Chester counties up into the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. That is an indication that wind chill values could reach as low as 0 in our nearby suburbs and as cold as 15 below 0 in the Poconos. We don't have much going on as far as precipitation today. There is still lake effect snow that will really start to ramp up again downwind of Lakes Erie and Ontario and New York State, and certainly over portions of Michigan where we saw whiteout conditions yesterday. This lake effect event is ongoing as long as we have these west winds, which we do today into tonight. And then we're going to unleash another blast of Arctic cold just in time for the weekend. So in the middle, we get a little thaw. Thursday, we may be in the low 50s. We got to enjoy it while it's here because we're back to the cold this weekend, and it's going to be even colder than today. We're talking teens both Saturday and Sunday, and we've got a storm system that's going to capitalize on some of that Arctic cold. It'll pass by to our south late Saturday and then may try to make a turn along the coast Sunday. Depending on the exact track of that storm, it may be a significant snowmaker for our region. It's all about the actual track. This one is not a precipitation type storm. Look at how much Arctic air is in place. Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m., it's 15 degrees in Philadelphia. So we're not talking change over to rain. We're not talking sleet. Anything that falls is straight snow. Here's the storm Saturday afternoon. This is 4 p.m. Now, this is the European model, which is a little bit delayed as far as the other models are concerned. It's a little later with the storm, so this would mainly be a Sunday afternoon, Sunday night system. The GFS model is a bit more Sunday early morning into the midday time frame. So that's something we'll have to narrow down as well. But it does look like more of a Sunday system. And notice as we get into 11 o'clock Sunday night, storm is well to the south. Heaviest snow is out over portions of Virginia, but we do get into some of those heavy bands in the Philadelphia area, and it's going to be ongoing for a long time. With air temperatures in the teens, that's what we call high ratio snow. So generally, rule of thumb, 10-to-1 ratio for the amount of precipitable water, moisture in the atmosphere, and the amount of snow you get. When you have this kind of cold, it's kind of a 15-to-1 ratio. So those snow totals tend to be a little higher when you have this fresh injection of Arctic cold, which we will Saturday into Sunday. In fact, Sunday's forecast high is just 17. That would make it the coldest high since 2018, the last time we had a high that cold, January 5th of 2018. So we've got the cold, we've got the moisture. All that is left to determine is basically the track of the storm. If it goes too far south, we don't see as much. If it goes further north, we could be looking at over 6 inches of snow on Sunday. That is something we will keep you apprised of as these forecast models continue to roll out, but we're already in a next weather alert for the weekend because of it.